Hey, this is Abdi Salam Tor, Wellman 2019 Winter CSU 110, and this is the turtle project. I'm gonna just say it off my PowerPoint. Started off with define square. In the shadow, you see a certain pattern going on. T.begin fill. This starts up the fill. For I in range 2, T.forward size divided by 2, T.left 90, T.forward size, T.left 90, gets that right there, divided by 2, 90, size, get that, fill it in as C. For I in range 2, T.forward size, you start all over again, you do it, and fill color C, T.end fill, T.forward size divided by 2, it would end here and you move out here. For I in range 4, T.forward size, T.left 90, you also have to begin fill. T.fill color B, T.end fill, and then pick up your pen, move 180 leftwards, left, forward size, left 90, forward size, T.left, pen down. That gets you to this portion for your other square. T.begin fill for I in range 4, T.forward size, T.left 90, you fill color B, and fill, pick up the pen, forward size, pen down, T.begin fill for I in range 2, start doing this. So forward size, left 90, size divided by 2, left 90, size, left 90, size divided by 2. Just keep doing that. Combine the two. Define combined squares. So square, this square, plus this square, equals this one. See that original function up here, the second one down here. Yeah. You take this pattern and create the whole pattern that we see. The defined pattern TS, or size, and BC. BC for colors, N is the new variable parameter that we're adding. So for I in range 3, we wanted to make these 3 times. And then within that for loop, we have another for loop for I in range 3. We want it to be like that. And we want to do a combined square. T.pen up, T.left 180, T.forward 6 size. That makes it so that once it's done making this row, it picks up the pen, comes here, starts it over again. And we do that n times. This is for the 4x4 of this pattern. And in order to do so, we define first 4x4 for I in range M, within for I in range M, pattern T, size, and BC. Similar to this pattern here. In this case 4, you wanted to make 4 going this way, 4 coming down of this 3x3 pattern. So once it's doing this, pick up the pen, move it, size times 24 going this way, and you start over again. That's our first design. For our second design, it's pretty long. Unlike the first one, I didn't split it in between 2 squares, I just put it in 1 square. Begin fill, I in range 2, forward 1.5 times size, T.left 90, T.forward 2 times size, T.left 90. had a difficult time making this square because I couldn't wrap my head around the sizes for these and making them proportional with these other squares. So when they were put together, like even found out yesterday actually that this right here was 6 and all of them were 6, and looking at this, dividing 6 by 2, this would be 3 1/2. Yeah, wait, no. Dividing this by 6. 6 divided by 4 is 1.5. So we'd move 1.5 size, move up to fill color A, move back 1.5, try and range 2, T dot forward 0.75. This is here. If this is 1.5 and this is half of that, that'd be 0.75. They're all still moving 2 times size, T dot left 90, fill. Then we've got these two, try and range 2, T dot forward 0.75, and they're moving up half of 2 times size. So it's just size. They're both fill color A, or alternate A and B. This just makes it so that we can move the pen. Then we make this one. And then we make these. This is my second portion, so I did make 2 squares. Because if you see here, it's got this pattern going, where it's solid portions of, or parts of a square, and the solid square. So define square 2, this is my second square. T dot begin fill, Brian range 2, T dot forward 1.5 times size, T dot left 90, T dot forward 2 times size, T dot left 90, fill color A, T dot end fill, move it forward 1.5 size, begin fill, Brian range 2, 0.75, left 90, 2, so it's this one, fill it as B, and move forward again, Brian range 2, T dot forward 0.75, left 90, forward size, left 90, gets this one right here. T dot pen up, T dot left 90, T dot forward size, T dot right 90, T dot pen down, get this one, fill as A, so they alternate. No, I move to here, then I do the T dot forward size times 0.75, left 90, forward size, T dot left 90, fill it with B. I liked alternating them, it looks cooler. Here's the pattern that we see. So for I in range 2, because there are only 2, square size, 2 size, A, B, pick up the pen, move back 6 times size, right 90, forward 4 times size. So down here, left 90, T dot pen down, and then for I in range 2, draw this out, pick up the pen, move it back again to prepare for this, and this 4th column thing. For I in range 4, so you're making 4 of these, for that 4x4 of this pattern. And each time you make the pattern, you pick up the pen, you move back, and you start over again. Here's here's a 4x4 of this. Firing range 4, 4 column size AB. Pick up the pen. Go to negative 200, 200. That was because I didn't see much. So here was my my original design. Define square 4 size AB. T dot begin fill. Firing range 4. T dot forward size. T dot left 90. Making a regular square right here. Fill it with the color B. And firing range 1. T dot forward size. Left 135. Forward size times 1.414. And that's the proportions between the diagonal line and the regular side of a square. Fill that color as A so that it looks different. See this different hue. And do the same here. Slightly different. And it sort of makes like a triangle within the squares, or a rectangle. Take this, create a pattern out of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. Define pattern 3, size AB. Firing range 6. So we'll be moving this 6 way. Firing range 3, square. No, for iron range 3, we'd be creating 3 of these. Because this is 2 squares. And 2 times 3 is 6. For iron range 3, we'd be moving this way, making a row of size 4, size AB. Picking the pen up, moving back, because that was built into this one. And then making that 6 times. And after that, we pick up the pen, move back 6, right 90, forward size, left 90, put the pen down to prepare for this. And we take that function, put that in a for loop for iron range 4, and it creates this. And at the end, we pick up the pen, forward 6 times size, T dot left 90, forward 24 times size, right 90, pen down, and that helps us create this. And for iron range 4, we do column 3, so this. Pick up the pen, go to negative 200, 100, put the pen down, and it makes it more visible. Can't really see it with my screen. This is the third 4x4 design. 15 was the smallest I could get, where it was still pretty visible. And here's what it looks like. This is my final end product. In order to get this, I encountered a weird problem where when I had these 4 together, there was this weird step here. So to combat that problem, I created a move function where if there was this problem that occurred, I could just put a move after the second 4x4 and it would pick up the pen, move it to the proper place, and start over. No matter where or how big the squares were, because it's also size. Pick up pen, go to negative 200, 100, pen down, somewhere like over here. Draw this. Second 4x4. First 4x4. Alternating colors. It goes from black fuchsia to fuchsia black. Red green to green red. Then I pick up the pen, go to negative 80. I know this because I counted how many of these there were, multiplied them by what size was, and I knew where this was, so I had all the points out. So negative 80 is right here. This is negative 20. Starting down here, it draws this. This is black and yellow. You see that? where it's black, and then